Standard 8 Maths Chapter 8 Comparing Quantities. Hello everyone. So in this video we have come up with a new chapter, that is comparing quantity. In this chapter we will study how to compare two given quantities or two given parameters by ratio or percentage, and their application in calculating the different things like selling price, cost price, profit loss, and calculation of simple interest, compound interest, and so on. So now we will firstly briefly recall what is ratio and percentage. Okay, so you have studied in your previous classes ratio. So ratio is nothing but when we are comparing two quantities, their relative amount is given. Suppose I am saying there is a class, and suppose 50 students are there. Okay, in class there is a class, 50 students are there, and we have been told that ratio of girls to boys is 2 is to 3. Okay, total number of students have been given and ratio of boys and girls has been given 2 is to 3. These 2 is to 3 means a relative number, that these are not the exact quantities. Okay, so if there would have been exact quantities, so the total number would have been 2 plus 3, that is fine, but total number in actual is 50. So these ratio represent a relative amount or a relative quantity. Okay, it means that for every two girls there are three boys. Okay, this is the ratio. We can also express this ratio in fraction form, that is 2 upon 3. Okay, now how we are going to calculate this number of boys? If we have to calculate exact number of boys or exact number of girls, what we have to do? This is 2 upon 3 and total number of students is 50. So what we have to do? Number of girls will be, this is 2, that is the value corresponding to girl is 2, upon total, that is 2 plus 3 5, this total of this ratio. Okay, into actual number of student, that is into 50. So it comes out to be 20. That means there are 20 girls, and for number of boys, value corresponding to boys is 3 and total will remain same, that is 5, and total number of student is 50. So it comes out to be 30. Now 20 plus 30, these are the total number of students. So this way we have to calculate this exact number of student or exact quantity. Okay, now one more thing. Yeah, this is clear. I hope this is clear to you. Now when we are talking about the percentage, fine. Now we will discuss briefly what is percentage. Suppose there is a school. Okay, or see, this is a if I'll talk about the class. So there are 100 students. Okay, and 80 of them are present. So what I will say, that 80% of the class is present. Okay, so there is this is the case when the number of student is 100. Okay, there can it is not always possible that every class contain 100 student, or like, but it may have 50 student, or say 200 student, or whatever the quantity. So what does the percentage means? Percentage, when we are calculating a particular parameter or a particular quantity out of 100, means suppose out of this 50 students, 40 are present. Okay, 40 students are present. In case of 100, we have directly said that 80% of the student are present. Now if there are 50 students and 40 are present, so in 50, 40 are present. So what is the present percentage in out of 100? That we have to calculate. So percentage of student present in class will be 40, number of student present, that is 40, upon total number, that is 50, into 100. That means we are calculating over 100. So it comes out to be 80%. So this is the basic concept of percentage. Now You have also studied in previous classes that how to convert this ratio into percentage. Ratio into percentage. So we for percentage we did not this. Okay. So if we are calculating percentage of girls, so how to have to calculate? This is 2 upon total, that is 2 plus 3 5 into 100. This way we can calculate. So it is 20, that comes out to be 40%. That means number of girls are 40%. Similarly, if we have to calculate percent of boys, it will be 3 upon total 5 into 100. Percent means nothing but out of, when we are calculating something out of 100. So this way we have to calculate, or we have to calculate, or we can obtain percentage out of ratio. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now see percent, how we calculate percentage to ratio. How we convert this percentage into ratio. Suppose I am writing 40%. Okay, how I am going to write this as percentage? This percent sign is out of 100, means if you are removing this percent sign, so we have to divide by 100. Okay, now we have to reduce it into the standard form. Okay, one more thing in ratio, that ratio should also be always be in a standard form. These, suppose we are writing 2 or 3, their common multiple, their common factor, I will say their common factor should be always be 1. Okay, okay, there should be nothing common in between, and we have to keep this thing in mind. Okay, so, or in other word, I can say that it has to be in standard form. It is a reduced form, or you can say standard form. Okay, this thing you have to keep in mind. So now percentage ratio, so we are writing this 40%, 40 upon 100. Now we can reduce. This is 2 is to 5. Now 40% can be written as 2 is to 5. So this is a fraction form basically, and further we can write it as ratio. Okay. Now we will see some example, that is example number 5. 5, sorry, it's example number 1. Extremely sorry. So example number 1, that is on page 117. Page 117. This is example 1. What it says, a picnic is being planned in a school for class 7. Girls are 60% of total numbers of students and are 18 in number. So in this case, two things are given about girls. Their percentage is 60 and their number are 18. So from this we can calculate total number of students and number of boys. First we will see. So this is percent of girls, which has been given as 60%, and number of girls we have been provided is, number of girls is 18. So from this, how we can calculate the total number of students? Girls are 60% of total number. Okay, total number of students. So what we suppose, let the total number of students be x. We have supposed that there are x number of students. Now what we have been, 60% of these total number are x. So we have 60% of x, and which is be equal to 18. So this is our statement. Now this off sign indicates when we are removing this percent sign, we are dividing by 100, and off means multiply. Of x equals 100. From there we can calculate x. X will be, now cross multiplication, it is 18 into 100 upon 60. Now we can calculate. So this x is 30. It means that there are total number of student is 30. Okay. From this we have calculated total number of student. Total students are 30. Girls were 18 in number. So what were the number of boys? Total number of student minus number of girls. So number of boys will be number of boys will be this 30 minus number of girls, that is 18. It comes out to be 12. So this information we have calculated. Now what we have to calculate it further. So question says picnic site is 55 kilometers from the school, and from school to picnic spot, this is 55 kilometers distance. Okay, this is 55 kilometers away from the school, and the transport company is charging at the rate of 12 kilometers per hour, but the charges per kilometer is 12 rupees per kilometer. Fine. The total cost of refreshment will be 4280. Total cost we have been given 4280 rupees. Now ratio of number of girls to the number of boys in the class. So first part is we have to calculate the ratio of boys to the number of girls. No, number of girls or number of boys. Okay. So number of girls upon, or we can say number of girls, or this way we can write girls ratio boys. This we have to calculate. So girls were 18 in number and boys were 12 in number. So it comes out with 18 is to 12, or we can write it as in fraction form. This is 18 upon 12. Now do you see these are in standard form? No. So we have to reduce it further, as I have to said that in ratio it is a relative relative representation of two quantities which has to be in standard form, or their HCF should be 1. Okay. So it can be reduced further, that is 6 threes and 6 twos are. So ratio of girls and boys will be 3 is to 2. Fine. Clear up to this point? Now the cost per head if two teachers are also going with the class. So there were 30 students plus 2 teachers, that comes out the total number of person will be 32, and total cost of per head. Okay, they are asking per head. Fine. Now how we will find total cost? So these are total person, total number of a person who are going, that includes 30 students plus 2 teachers. Now what we have to do? One way distance from school to picnic is 55 kilometers. So they have to go from school to picnic and they have to return back from picnic spot to school. So what is the total distance covered? Total distance will be 55 plus 55, that, or 2 into 55, that is 110 kilometers. Clear? Now see, they have to go school to picnic spot and they have to come back from picnic spot to school. So total distance covered, one way distance was 55 kilometers and total distance will be twice of the same distance, that is 110 kilometers. So what were the cost of transportation was? It will be total distance, that is 110 kilometers into rupees per kilometer, that was 12. Okay, so it comes out to be 1320 rupees. That was a transportation cost, and total refreshment cost they have given. Refreshment cost they have given 4280. Okay, now total cost will be this transportation cost plus refreshment cost. It comes out to be clear. This is 5600. Now total cost is this, and total number of person including 2 teachers are going, that is 32. So what will be cost per head? Cost per head will be total cost divided by total number of student. So it comes out to be 175 rupees. Fine. So this way we have to proceed. Now C part is, if their first stop is at 22 kilometers from the school, what percent of total distance is this? Okay. Now what they did, they have taken a stoppage after covering 22 kilometers, and they are asking what percent of this total 22 kilometer is of 55 kilometers. So what percentage include distance they have traveled 22 upon total distance, which was 55, as you have to compare from this 55 into 100. It is 11 twos are 5s are, and again, so it is come out to be 40%. Now what percent of distance left is to be covered? Now 22 kilometers they have covered. Okay, now distance left is 55 minus 22, that comes out to be 33. Now what percent of this distance is of total distance? So percentage of distance left, it will be this 33 upon total distance, which was 55 into 100. This is 3, 11 threes are 11 fives and 5 20 times, that is come around is 60%. They have covered 40%, 60% of the distance is still left. I hope you are clear with the concept of ratio and percentage. So we will start with the exercise 8.1 in our next video. Thank you.